Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the roadshows by the various stalwarts of our political system. It's Samajwadi Party, Congress, it's the BJP, the Prime Minister's mega roadshow that has been organized in the temple town of Varanasi, that has clearly become the political epicenter of this highly polarized campaign. I'm going to go straight across to Executive Editor Javed Ansari. Javed, you have been absorbing the sights and sounds around you. Akhilesh Yadav just about to reach, but clearly the Prime Minister pulling no punches to win the battle of prestige. Okay, we will just go back to Javed in a short bit, but we're just showing you the route map of the Prime Minister. We showed you the visuals of his visit to the Kashi Vishwanath temple. He did rest for about an hour at a guest house, and then he visited the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and he also did visit the Kal Bhairav temple, which is just about 200 meters away from Kashi Vishwanath temple. But what's important to note here is that this is the last phase of polls in Uttar Pradesh, the entire election entering into its last phase. It's the last stretch, and political leaders like Akhilesh Yadav, the Chief Minister of the state, the Prime Minister himself pulling out all stops to ensure that they woo the voter, to ensure that all of this effort, all of the campaigning, the rigorous campaigning that they're undertaking actually translates into votes and, works in favor for their respective parties. That is the visual of the Prime Minister making his visit to the two temples, the Kashi Vishwanath temple and also at the Kashi Vidyapeeth universities, at the Kal Bhairav, I correct myself, the Kal Bhairav temple. Now, this is very important here. The Prime Minister is seeking the blessings of the various deities because this is also the Prime Minister's constituency, and he does understand very clearly how important and how big this battle is for him and also the party. We've also seen a huge presence of the BJP Karyavarta, extremely excited, enthused, and we saw a lot of fervor and enthusiasm around the Prime Minister's cavalcade as it was making its way slowly through the congested roads of Varanasi. Obviously, the Prime Minister's visit to Varanasi has boosted the morale of the party workers, of the party Karyakartas. They're extremely excited to have the Prime Minister visit these two temples, and in just about a few minutes, Akhilesh Yadav will also be arriving in Varanasi. He is going to be accompanied by his wife, Dimple Yadav, as well. His presence is also exceptionally important because he is coming at a time when he too enjoys a lot of popularity, a lot of support from the youth. Akhilesh Yadav is someone who has been, appreciated for winning the battle with his party, with his own father. He has made all efforts to come out into his own, to emerge from his father's shadows. So Akhilesh Yadav to the youth and making his presence felt in the holy city of Varanasi. So we are seeing multiple roadshows being organized by the BJP, by the Samajwadi Party, the Congress, and also the BSP, Mayawati, who is also be conducting a roadshow as well. So a lot of activity going on in Varanasi, a very important day for Varanasi as the Uttar Pradesh election enters its last phase. Interestingly, the Samajwadi Party has, raised an objection to the Prime Minister's roadshow. They have written to the Election Commission. They have accused the Prime Minister of violating the Election Commission guidelines. They have accused the BJP of, not having the permission to conduct the roadshow. So this is the news that we gave a short while back. The Election Commission studying the complaint carefully. But the Prime Minister has done what he has to do, what he had to do, in fact, by visiting the Kashi Vishwanath temple after he rested for about an hour at the guest house of the Banaras Hindu University. He offered prayers at the Kashi Vishwanath, and we also saw the Banaras Hindu University Vice Chancellor, Professor Girish Chandra Tripathi, accompanying Prime Minister Modi during his visit at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. That has also raised a lot of eyebrows. This is an important day. This is clearly a day of political one-upmanship. It is the BJP versus the Samajwadi Party Congress alliance versus the BSP. This is the show of strength that one is getting to witness in the battleground Varanasi. And as you can see, it's clearly the clash of the titans. It's the Prime Minister taking on the Chief Minister, taking on the BSP Supremo Mayawati. All three of them coming together in this, triangular contest in the holy city of Varanasi. It's all culminating in Varanasi. We have been witness to this high voltage drama, and executive editor Javed Ansari in fact has been witness. He continues to absorb the sights, the sounds. When is it that Akhilesh Yadav, Javed will come and address his party workers who have been also waiting very patiently to hear from the Chief Minister?
Well, that's the question on everybody's lips. When will this trio appear? They were supposed to come here at 1:30. It's already 2:30 and we are now told, given the atmosphere, it's, the SPG has moved in, the close protection group that guards not just Rahul but also Akhilesh has taken charge of the dais and the area where they will alight and walk up to the Ambedkar statue. So we get a sense that perhaps they should be on their way any moment from now. But as we speak, the adrenaline is pumping. The excitement continues to build up, and in fact both Mr. Chengappa and myself have a difficult time, just keeping the crowd out. Raj Sahab, what do you make of this crowd? You saw the Modi road show. Now you're going to see Rahul and Akhilesh in action. What do you make of this?
Look, firstly,
what's the difference? What strikes you?
Firstly, the youthful sort of nature of this whole thing. I think Akhilesh attracts a lot of the young. This could be a factor in this election. The other, of course, factor is that Modi is like a rock star himself. So when I went for the rally next to BHU, there was again the same kind of charismatic presence that he has, that everyone was cheering him. So if you look at what's happening, it's actually in some senses, he was garlanding the BHU, the Madan Mohan Malviya statue over there, and here you have Dr. Ambedkar statue being garlanded by Akhilesh and Rahul.
And he went to Kashi Vishwanath. At the end of this road show, all three of them are going to Kashi Vishwanath.
Well, this is the holy city, so I guess everyone wants the blessings, because you can see, just from this, two things. One, it's a closely fought race between these two parties. Second, and three parties. Let's not eliminate BSP in this, and Mayawati, who's going to hold a rally soon here. The other point is the key issues that are there. Whether it's development, both are, in some senses, Akhilesh has jumped onto the plank that Mr. Modi successfully won in 2014, development. And both are questioning each other's ability to develop Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, Avantika?
Javed, just stay with me. I would just like to show our viewers the visuals of Akhilesh Yadav's rally as well. As you can see, the party workers of the Samajwadi Party also eagerly awaiting, the presence of the Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav. And as Mr. Raj Chengappa was rightly pointing out, that it's the youth really who are waiting to hear from the Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav, who has also now arrived. If I'm not mistaken, that is the cavalcade of Akhilesh Yadav. Javed, we're just showing the contrasting images of the Prime Minister's cavalcade and also the convoy of the Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav. And when I talk of numbers, the number of people who have gathered, it's unmatched. Both the sides have probably equal number of party workers attending to greet their party leader.
Well, it's absolutely unbelievable, the kind of numbers. And we haven't seen numbers. We haven't been able to show you the numbers of Mayawati. Yesterday I was at a rally. The numbers that she pulled out and the kind of response would match anything that Rahul, Akhilesh or even Prime Minister Modi done. So numbers, as far as numbers go, all sides pulling out stops. And like Mr. Chengappa was saying, this is an election very difficult to call, because everybody is clinging on to their strongholds.
Yes.
Now whoever gets that extra bit of vote, whether the youth, both Akhilesh and Rahul have come together primarily because they believe that together they will be able to attract the youth vote. Let me ask Raj that. Mr. Chingappa, do you believe that these two youth leaders coming together would be able to persuade the 14 crore new voters to tilt towards them? Will that be a factor?
You know, one thing good about the alliance for them is that it has kicked out the anti-incumbency in some senses. Akhilesh started with a disadvantage, given the fact that he's had a family feud, that he's become successful, and then he works this alliance. So it's changed the narrative in many senses. Now we need to see while the top seems very well welded together, at the grassroots are they working? Varanasi is a test case. There are something like
That's a very good point. Let me ask them. अखिलेश जी और राहुल में समझौता हुआ है, इससे आप लोग खुश हैं? नहीं,
बहुत खुश है सर, बहुत खुश है।
क्यों, किस बात से खुश है? अरे बहुत खुश हैं। क्या अखिलेश अकेले?
दोनों में भविष्य दिखाई देता है हम लोग को।
ऐसा है सर, नहीं, दोनों लोग मिल गए तो मोदी जी यहाँ केवल छलावा किया है, 1 रुपए का काम बनारस में नहीं किया है, केवल हवा में बात।
वही बस जुमलेबाजी।
राहुल भैया और अखिलेश भैया से हम लोग बहुत खुश हैं।
भैया में जान नहीं थी जो राहुल का साथ लिया?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था।
नरेंद्र मोदी जी कहते हैं कि आप लोग डर गए हैं, इसलिए सब लोग में।
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, इससे हम लोगों का थोड़ा सा और मजबूती
मनोबल बढ़ा है हम लोग का, और
मजबूती से काम हो रहा है।
Look, these are Samajwadi. Now as we speak, I think the cavalcade has arrived.
Yes,
I think
it has.
Akhilesh, his wife Dimple and Rahul Gandhi have arrived. I'm asking Zahir Bagh, my camera person, to pan to that side. Avantika, the atmosphere is absolutely electric. I'm sure the same situation prevailed at Mr. Narendra Modi's show, but I wasn't there. I can tell you what's happening here. It's absolutely electric. There's not an inch of space. There are lots of enthusiastic cadres. Huge mobilization on both sides, both from the BJP as well as the alliance. How much of this translates into votes, we'll know only later. But what we are witnessing now is something unbelievable. You have to be here to experience this kind of thing.
No, absolutely. And Javed, is very interesting that all sides, whether it's the Prime Minister, whether it's the Chief Minister, they're pulling in no punches to win, this prestigious battle. The stakes are extremely high for each of these political parties and each of these, stalwart leaders, isn't it? Okay, we'll just fix that audio with Javed Ansari, but I can hear, the sirens in the background, and just take a look, as Javed was rightly saying, the two images that we are showing you, the show of strength. The battle lines are clearly drawn. On one side was the kind of reception that the Prime Minister received when he arrived in Varanasi. Now it's the time of Akhilesh Yadav. He has just arrived, and he will also be probably speaking to his party workers who have been waiting patiently since the early morning hours. And just take a look at the number of party workers or supporters of the Samajwadi Party who are waiting for the Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav. Clearly the atmosphere is charged, it is electric, excitement has been building since the early morning hours. The party workers, supporters waving out their respective party flags. Let me just check if I have Javed back with me once again. Javed, can you hear me? Okay, we'll just go back to Javed in a bit, but the big story here is Varanasi. Clearly, making news for these multiple road shows that we are showing you. What we are showing you are the road shows that have been called by the three biggies of Indian politics or Uttar Pradesh politics: the BJP, the Congress, the BSP, the Samajwadi Party, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi, Bahujan Samajwadi Party Chief Mayawati, along with the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister, all coming to Varanasi. So Varanasi, the very holy city of Uttar Pradesh, playing host to the stalwarts of Uttar Pradesh politics. Okay, I'm getting to hear that the BSP Chief Mayawati is speaking presently. Let's listen in.
कि रोड शो में इतनी भीड़ थी, लेकिन जो वोट देने वाली भीड़ है वो तो स्थानीय है। बाहरी जो भीड़ है वो आपकी रौनक तो कर सकती है, मीडिया में आपकी वाई जरूर कर सकती है, लेकिन भारी भीड़ आपको वोट नहीं दे सकती है। वोट तो स्थानीय भीड़ ही देने वाली है, और स्थानीय भीड़ मुझे इधर अपनी चुनावी महारैली में नजर आ रही है। और वैसे भी मुझे आज आप लोगों की इस अपार भीड़ व भीड़ के जोश को भी देखकर अब ये पूरा भरोसा हो गया है कि आप लोग उत्तर प्रदेश में विधानसभा के लिए हो रहे आम चुनाव में इस बार अपने वाराणसी जिले का भी काफ़ी अच्छा रिजल्ट दिखाने वाले हैं। पिछली बार से काफ़ी अच्छा ज़्यादा रिजल्ट दिखाने वाले हैं। मुझे ऐसा आप लोगों की इस भीड़ पर और भीड़ के जोश को देखकर मुझे पूरा यकीन हो गया है। अर्थात आप लोग अपने इस जिले के अधिकांश विधानसभा की सीटों पर और आपकी भीड़ को देखकर तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि आप अपने बनारस की सभी विधानसभा की सीटों को जीतने का पूरा पक्का मन बना चुके हैं। अर्थात सभी सीटों को आप लोग जीतने वाले हैं। चाहे अब आपके इस वाराणसी सीट के सांसद व प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी भी आज फिर से यहाँ मंदिरों में जाकर कितनी भी आराधना आदि क्यों ना कर लें, और इसके साथ ही अपने केंद्रीय मंत्रियों की भी पूरी फौज यहाँ क्यों ना लगा दे। बनारस में अपनी पूरी केंद्र की सरकार की पूरी ताकत यहाँ क्यों ना लगा दे, पूरे मंत्रियों की फौज यहाँ पर क्यों ना लगा दे, तो भी इस बार ये लोग इस चुनाव में अपना बेहतर रिजल्ट नहीं दिखा पाएंगे। क्योंकि अब यहाँ आपके जिले की भी जनता इनकी गरीब व जन विरोधी नीतियों एवं कार्यशैली आदि से काफ़ी ज़्यादा परेशान हो चुकी है, और साथ ही इनकी सपा के साथ शुरू से रही अंदरूनी मिली भगत को भी जनता इस चुनाव में कतई भी नज़रअंदाज करने वाली नहीं है। ऐसे हालातों में अब पूरे प्रदेश की जनता ने यहाँ भारी बोनस के साथ ही बीएसपी की अकेले ही पूर्ण बहुमत की अपनी लोकप्रिय सरकार बनाने का पूरा पक्का मन बना लिया है, जो अब तक के पड़े वोटों से हमें देखने के लिए भी बराबर मिल रहा है। और आज भी 6वें चरण में आप लोगों को मालूम है कि आज उत्तर प्रदेश में 6वें चरण का वोट पड़ रहा है, और आज भी 6वें चरण में हमारी पार्टी को भारी वोट पड़ रहा है। ये हमें रिपोर्ट वहाँ से मिली है, और मुझे ये पूरी उम्मीद है कि आज के बाद इस चुनाव का 6वां चरण का वोटिंग आज हो जाएगा, तो आज के बाद इस चुनाव का आखिरी व 7वां चरण भी पिछले 6 चरणों की तुलना में कतई भी पीछे रहने वाला नहीं है, अर्थात काफ़ी आगे रहेगा। और अभी चुनाव में बीएसपी अकेले ही यहाँ भारी बहुमत के साथ अपनी पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार बनाने के लिए जा रही है, और तभी फिर यहाँ खासकर बाबा साहब डॉक्टर भीमराव अंबेडकर एवं मान्यवर श्री कांशीराम जी आदि का भी सपना जरूर साकार हो सकता है, जिसे आप लोग इस बार चुनाव में जरूर पूरा करने वाले हैं, ऐसी मुझे आप लोगों से पूरी उम्मीद भी है। और वैसे भी अब बीजेपी व अन्य पार्टियों के वरिष्ठ नेता लोग रोड शो आदि करके जो सड़कें नापने का काम कर रहे हैं, तो वह उनकी जीत के दावे के खोखलेपन होने के साथ साथ इस चुनाव में इनकी दयनीय स्थिति को भी काफी कुछ दर्शाता है। और अब मेरा यही कहना है कि आप लोगों को इस चुनाव में अपने खुद के व प्रदेश के हित में भी अपना वोट या सपा, कांग्रेस, बीजेपी व अन्य विरोधी पार्टियों को न देकर केवल अपनी पार्टी बहुजन समाज पार्टी को ही देना है। हालांकि इन विरोधी पार्टियों में से खासकर सपा व बीजेपी के बारे में आप लोगों को ये मालूम है कि उत्तर प्रदेश में सपा के लगभग 5 वर्षों के और केंद्र में बीजेपी व प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के लगभग 3.25 वर्षों के कार्यकाल के दौरान जहां इन दोनों ही सरकारों की गलत नीतियों व गलत कार्यकलापों के कारण अब यहाँ प्रदेश की लगभग 22 करोड़ जनता में जो जबरदस्त नाराजगी व आक्रोश व्याप्त है वह किसी से छिपा हुआ नहीं है। ऐसे हालातों में अब बीजेपी अपने किसी भी चेहरे को प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में पेश करने की अपनी अभी तक भी हिम्मत नहीं जुटा पा रही है। और वहीं दूसरी तरफ
Okay, that's Mayawati there hitting out at the BJP and the Samajwadi Party Congress respective road shows, saying that she's unfazed and not bothered about, the road shows that are being conducted by the other 3 political parties, because she knows that the electorate have made up their minds and they will go out and vote for the BSP. That was Mayawati for you.